It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Here's your host, Abby Dyer.
Hey everyone, happy Friday. We made it. A lot of folks out there getting back to school this week, and we are warming up for back to school. That is for sure. It feels like a summer like weekend across the Ozarks. That's what I have on deck for you. No rain in the forecast. Not today, not Saturday, not Sunday. So if you're worried about that this weekend, it's just not going to happen. It's really the hot temperatures that take the headlines for us as we get closer to the weekend. Numbers today, not so bad. I have upper 80s in the forecast, but it's going to be sunny and hot for a few days. Still a lot of good pool days, a lot of good lake days in this extended forecast. In fact, maybe a little bit uncomfortable. It's so hot outside. We get this big summertime ridge to build back in. It's a pretty nice weather setup, what we have for today. Low relative humidity. That's why we've been able to enjoy these nice, cool mornings. Get out early in the morning, late in the evening if you can, if you want to get outside, because the relative humidity is not so bad yet, but it builds back in as we head through the weekend forecast. Today, I told you, I think we'll be in the 80s, about 87 for Springfield today. Some will hit the 90s today, just about 90 degrees. We step it up tomorrow, and then we step it up again on Sunday. And by Sunday, there could be a few folks out there that get close to 100. So we are not done with those hot, hot temperatures just yet. No rain in this forecast. I mentioned that. I know many of you are still wanting some. We still have some of those drought conditions showing up, especially in many of our northern counties. But I want to show you what this looks like, because this is rainfall accumulation over the next 7 days. When I look out at those charts, nothing for us, not only here in the Ozarks, but it's like Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, portions of Iowa, portions of Illinois, getting nothing at all over the next 7 days in terms of rainfall. So we are looking at an extended dry period in this 7-day forecast, and I'm expecting that we hold on to this dry pattern for this foreseeable future here. Don't expect a whole lot in the rain department. Now, for many of you, that is really not good news, because moderate drought is still showing up in the Ozarks, and that's really the case. It's worse up in central Missouri and our northwestern counties, but we saw improvement in last week's drought monitor, so we were really kind of chipping away at those drought conditions. I think the coming week is going to set us back, and we'll see no change to maybe a little bit worse conditions by this time next week, with no rain in my forecast for the next 7 days. Nice, though, to get outdoors if you want to be enjoying some of those summer-like activities. 87 degrees, forecasted high temperature today, loads of sunshine, and it's nothing but sunshine coming our way. I have high temperatures that will approach 100 Sunday and Monday. I think those are the two hottest days of the week. That's when high pressure is really control in the upper levels, and it brings us this very warm summer-like pattern. For the weekend, I know I mentioned this yesterday, but we were watching that tropical storm, Hillary. Yeah, made it to Hurricane Hillary. Don't worry, though, it's not going to strengthen as it approaches the United States. However, it will impact the southwest United States. A post-tropical storm is moving really fast. It's going to be impacting southwestern portions of the country as we head into the weekend. We're talking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you know anybody, Southern California, Nevada, anybody got a trip to Vegas this weekend? It's looking real rainy. And portions of Arizona also looking to get in on quite a bit of rainfall this weekend. In fact, Death Valley could get a year's worth of rain just this weekend when you add it up from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, a year's worth of rain for them is only 2.23 inches, but still, that's pretty phenomenal. It is going to be a soaking wet weekend for the Southwest. Good because they need the rain, and of course, that gets rid of the wildfire risk a little bit. However, it also means that the flooding potential for the southwestern portion of the country is going to be increased for the weekend. So you may see that in the headlines this weekend, or at least early next week. All right, it is time to show you the brain twister question that I left you with yesterday. And it's a really fun morning once again, because my husband, Joseph Arnold, has agreed once again to join the show. Take a crack at the brain twister. The Trivia King, he's been doing pretty good. Not that I'm counting, but I think you're 3 for 3. Is that correct, Joseph?
That's correct. Not that I'm counting
Not that
either,
you're
but
counting either.
yeah, thank you for having me. There's a lot of pressure to keep this undefeated streak alive.
Yeah.
Lay it all on the line.
All
So
right. Well,
let's do it.
like we did last week, we can do the thing where you can answer the question from yesterday, and then if you want to take a stab at it, I mean, you could increase your record today to 5.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Let's
possible. I'll give
let's
you
make it a
2
twofer.
questions. Okay, it'll be a twofer. All right, let's start with the question that I left everybody with on Thursday. So here it is. Humans and which other animal enjoy spicy food? You think it is A, the European pine vole, B, the Asian elephant, C, the Komodo dragon, or D, the Chinese tree shrew?
Oh man, I always like to try to reason through these, even though if you don't know it, there's not really any reasoning
Yeah. Do you know
to
it?
be done. I don't know it. I
Okay.
don't know it, but I have a guess.
Okay.
I feel like voles and dragons and shrews are all very spicy animals, but
Uh-huh.
they kind of have small brains, whereas the Asian elephant, it's a pretty intelligent animal
Oh,
and also
okay.
probably lives in parts of the world where there are peppers and spicy foods, and they can
Mhm.
probably enjoy them the way that other intelligent species like us can do. So my guess, based on that loose reasoning, is B, Asian elephant.
I am sorry to tell you that is
Oh
not the
no!
correct answer. I know. Are you
Oh no!
regretting coming on the show?
Yes. Is there any way we can cancel this? Can we cut this?
Sorry. No, no takesies,
Oh,
backsies.
undefeated no more. The
Undefeated no
shrew.
more. It is the Chinese tree shrew.
Well, I'll never forget that.
Well, I know, yeah. I had not heard of this either, and I would have thought more mammals besides humans like spicy food.
Yeah.
Apparently, that is not the case. Like, seek it out. Um, it is the tree shrew, and I looked this up. I like your logic that elephants are
Yeah.
smart, and therefore they probably like they have a refined palate. They like to,
Yeah.
try different things. However, it's almost the exact opposite reason. It's the tree shrew because they have a mutation where they actually the capsaicin sensor for the shrews doesn't work. So they have no idea that it's spicy. And it's because all of the other animals around them are better hunters than they are. So they
Mhm.
have like developed this mutation so that they kind of get the leftovers. And what's
Yeah.
left over is all the spicy stuff that nobody else wants. But they're like, we can't taste it. It's all here. Nobody else is going for this. This is
Just
all for us.
hanging out up in the trees,
Yeah.
having all
So
the spicy peppers they want.
yeah,
Okay.
so they notice it now and seek it out. And then I was looking up this article that was describing why the tree shrews like the spicy food. And this is from Smithsonian Magazine. And it was like, okay, well, then why do humans seek it out? Like, what makes humans like ghost peppers and other tongue numbing, esophagus tearing, lung collapsing peppers?
Mhm.
And gastro psychologists think it is something called benign masochism, in which we seek out pain and negative stimuli, like the burning feeling of peppers when we know there is no actual damage being done.
Mm. But
So,
sometimes there is damage being done, so
yeah, yeah, you're right. I don't know. I wonder if it damages the tree shrews.
You
Like,
know, I hope it does. I'm sorry. They
no.
they ruined my records
He's
of
really
shrews,
mad
so
that this
yeah,
question
I'm
didn't
upset.
go his way. Well, no,
I
we
made
hope
it.
those tree shrews are just fine eating their hot peppers. Um, It sounded like people didn't know this question though either. I saw a lot of different answers on Around the
Mhm.
Ozarks
Well, I
Facebook
feel
page.
better about myself. Thanks,
Good.
everybody.
All right. Well, here's a chance to redeem yourself. You won't find out today if you are correct, but we will leave you with a guess that I
Okay.
will then answer on Monday. This is kind of a fun question. Here's Monday's brain twister question. What candy bar was named after a family horse?
Hmm.
You think it was A, Hershey's Gold, B, Snickers, C, Reese's Cups, or D, O. Henry? Again, I won't give you the answer, but take a guess.
I mean, it sure sounds like D. O. Henry. That seems like some sort of horse involved. That sounds like someone you'd see running in the Kentucky Derby or something. I'm gonna guess D, but I'm on a losing streak, people, so don't follow me down.
Will you go with Joseph or will you make your own answer? It's a tough question. He's got a good record, 3-1 now. Can he make it 4-1? We will find out Monday. Thank you, Joseph,
Looking for
for
redemption.
he's looking for redemption. Thanks for joining this morning. This is fun to have you answer the brain twisters, and we'll have you back next week.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Happy
Have
Friday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Friday to you. Yeah, thanks everyone for listening. I sure appreciate it. If you need weather this weekend, make sure you check out aroundtheozarks.com, where I'm going to have you covered there with all of the hot details on your weekend forecast. In the meantime, enjoy your Friday, and I will chat with you again on Monday morning.